post crash out. Not really.
What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are all freaking doing well. I know I certainly am. This beautiful Monday morning. Today is 14th of July, 5:56 in the AM. And if you took anything from that intro, maybe it's damn, we have returned to the university days. And that is exactly how I feel right now. Before 6 a.m. I mean, it was almost before sunrise, but it took a bit of a longer shit than normal. But man, why are we up so damn early? It's vacation, isn't it? Well, it is vacation indeed, but I have a load on the itinerary this morning. Not only am I going to the gym nice and early, and it'll be a quick, maybe even lighter session than normal, but I do have a freaking trip to the DMV to get my driver's permit, my learner's permit. I'm a bit late to the party, but I am a New York City, born and raised freaking citizen, and we happen to do things a little bit later when it comes to driving and all that shebang. So I'm not ashamed, I'm proud, but that is what's on my itinerary right now. And then after that, I have a, pretty long drive up north to see family and spend some good, worthwhile weeks, well, with the fam, simply enough. So, cannot wait for that, but that is what the plan is looking like for today. And so, without further ado, we'll transition to the first part of that itinerary, which is getting our freaking leg day done. I can't wait. Hint of sarcasm, but I'm excited nonetheless. I was watching back footage from last leg day and I was like, damn, man, the side of my leg, the outer side where my abductors are, well, I shouldn't say that. I should say where my not plantar, where my fascia is. I forget what the name is, but there's some prefix there. But basically just the outer part of my quad, like vastus lateralis. Man, that part is lean. That might be one of the leanest parts of my body, which is crazy to say because I used to always have very fatty legs, and I still do relatively. I think my arms are still, about the leanest, but I always thought my legs would store fat all over, and if they did store fat all over, but actually don't. I actually store very little fat on the side of my legs, and that always makes sense because I never had a quad sweep. Turns out part of that, at least, was due to not having much fat there. But of course, I also just don't have much muscle there. All right, what else? 164 in the AM. Weigh in. Not terrible. Yesterday was, well, here's the thing. I did make a little joke, and I was like, post crash out, weigh in, not bad, but that's not true. We did not crash out yesterday. Yesterday was actually right on point metabolically, calorically. Had a massive, close to 15 miles walked. That always adds a bit of calories to eat. So I ended the end of the day, around 3,400, 3,450. I think a little bit under because I think I overestimated some things, which means, as you can probably tell, maybe deduce, perhaps not, probably not as neurotic as I am, but if I was overestimating things, it means I was probably not cooking for myself. Because when I cook for myself, things are exact. So what happened? I went outside and I was feeling, man, I want to try some freaking iHOP for the first time ever. Got the buttermilk 5-stack, which if you don't know, is actually only 620 or 650 calories plain. And so if you go there and you say, take the whipped butter off, put it on the side, maybe I'll have some, maybe I won't, and you don't have any, and instead you opt for their zero sugar, you have to ask them zero sugar syrup, it's not on the menu. They'll bring you carries, which is about either 5 or 10 calories per 2 tablespoons. It depends on how old the carries is. The newer stuff is 5. I got the 10 one, which, it's fine with me, it tastes good. Put that on top. Even if you use 2 servings, 3 servings, it's a lot of freaking syrup, 90 mils. And even 30 is a lot. You're still looking at 30 calories. Throw that on top of 620, you're looking at 650. Throw that on top of 650, looking at 680, right? And so really pennies on the dollar. I mean, that's guys, 5 big buttermilk pancakes for 620 or 650 or whatever. That is a good damn deal in my book. And anyway, they definitively satisfied my pancake craving. Then I might be hitting up freaking Mickey D's and getting the hotcakes this morning, guys. I don't freaking know. I know what am I doing, but last day in New York before I'm up north, and when I'm with fam, I'm not going to be doing that. It's embarrassing. So I was thinking maybe I'll indulge. End of the day, look, as long as macro level, you're getting your macros in, 1 day or 2 of one meal or two, having some pancakes is not going to throw you off. However, it's not the best. 90% is the golden rule. I had about 10% of my calories yesterday from that. I'd be saying 10%. How does that work? Sorry, 30%. 30%, how does that work? That was only like 600 calories. Well, I didn't stop there. I did go down to Carmine Street and had a good old slice of New York classic Joe's Pizza. One more day. I wasn't going to throw that away and not get a New York classic. I mean, iHOP isn't exactly a New York classic. Joe's Pizza on Carmine's is a New York classic. So, got myself a plain, brought my mom back a little pepperoni. You guys know the freaking drill. But that is about it. Inflation has made the experience a little bit less ideal. About $4, $9 for two slices of pizza, but $4 each. 5 if you get any sort of topping, which is just crazy to me. But hey, that is what it is, right? So, anyway, Planet Fitness is about a block away now, not even. So I'm gonna go inside there, freaking get this workout done. Like I said, should be quick. Should be about 5 sets to failure. Then we'll be freaking out of there, heading over to the DMV. So, see you guys then. Right, starting off strong here. So, leg curl 205. We got it for 6 last time, so anything above there and I'll be happy. You guys know the freaking drill. And it is empty though. I might even start coming at this hour normal. I mean, not totally empty, but way less than normal. I'd say about half. So do this and then we'll have plenty of options after. I'm thinking a bit of, maybe quad and then keep it the usual. No reason to change up too much. Just because you have options doesn't mean you have to take them, right? All right, let's freaking get this set done. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I have to watch the footage back of that, but I think I was like saw 7 or 8. That was good. Okay. Let's freaking switch it up. All right, here on leg extension, 260. So officially maxed out, even with the clip and everything. And I'm thinking anything above 6, 7 here. Really, realistically, we should get like 7 because we got 255 for 8.25 before. So, without further ado, let's push and get that done. It's gonna be a bit heavy. Okay. Okay. Damn. Indented my shins, man. That was no joke. All right. Let's switch it up. All right, I wouldn't normally be doing this third exercise, but someone broke the calf raise, so figured we'll do that after and like maybe seated leg press or something. Good old to do that. But this about 5 pounds heavier per side than before, so you got 100 each side, and just try to hit this for something more than 4 or 5 here. Good little compound, a bit more glute biased as per usual. That'll be our major compound for the day, pretty much. Let's get it. Like if I'm practicing a freaking giant this year up there. Right. Damn. Yes, I'm moving. All right. Little could have been a bit more ideal, but whatever. Switch it up. All right. I'm not going to bother warming up for this because we maxed it out last time. So 250, 10, 260. Let's freaking just give it everything we got. Really probably should warm up, but yeah, whatever. Live life in the edge sometimes, right? Let's get it. Okay. That sounds like 10. So we can switch it up. Okay, I forgot exactly what I did last time, but again, I think my hips are sufficiently warm, so 190, I think, is what we got. So we can jump right into it. Try to get a higher upset here. Let's try dropping that. So we get a bit more ROM. Okay. Yeah, sometimes standing up or not can be better. That was solid though. Alright. Let's freaking Alright. I haven't warmed up yet because I've never freaking done this for cab, so I'm just gonna try to work as we go. Find where I should be working here, so if I can adjust this thing, I don't know how. Alright, well we'll figure it out. Might not be able to adjust it, but we'll see. That'll do. Fun how the movements will matters anyways. Put that like here or something. You really can't adjust this, huh? That's already alright. Oh yeah, there we go. Man, this thing is jank. I think it's like that, but maybe I gotta pull. There we go. Alright. Now we can do it. If you like. Okay. Does not feel good. Yeah, definitely not doing that again. Whatever. Not everything's gonna work out. It's okay. Good job. Not more of a massage. Alright, pretty much the last freaking set here. Good old ad crunch, so I'm thinking 90 or 100, we'll kind of feel it out. See how 90 feels first. If it's too light, I'll have to wait. Simple as. Grip nice and high, big stretch. You guys know the drill. Yeah. Fuck. That's good. A few more. Okay. 90 for 9.5. Call it that. Alright, well, that's about freaking it. I should do another set of something. I think I'll see you guys proposing here. Alright. It'd be a lie to say I predicted this, but I did have an inkling and maybe I was going to give it a try. But another freaking set, another session, because I might not have access to a gym for a few days, so I do want to get a bit more volume in on the muscles that matter the most to me, and that includes quads. So we'll do one more set before we head out of here. Good old heavy 260. And yeah, if we can hit it hard, do as many as we can. That's the freaking drill. Let's get it. Alright. That was solid. Let's actually get out of here. Ugh. Alright, you guys know the freaking drill. Quick pose down. Someone's taking the changing room, so I have no choice but to use the freaking mirror to get it. Well, damn. Alright, I can't say I'm not freaking happy with that. It looks pretty gnarly. Man, this right quad, excuse me, is really leaning out. It's impressing me. That said, not too much more to say. I gotta freaking rush out of here because I got an appointment at the DMV and a whole bunch of shit to do before that. So, well, might be I'll stop by McDonald's, get some pancakes as a little post-workout carbohydrate. But if not, you guys saw the best of today. So, without further ado, I'll catch you guys next time for whatever and wherever next time is. But until then, hopefully uploads will be consistent. And you guys know the freaking drill. Stay lean, stay huge, stay hungry. Thank you all for checking in, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Gains and Glory. Jaden out.